Hey guys, this is Infidel from Snypermedia, the Shooters channel on YouTube, bringing you yet another holster review. This is the Blackhawk, advertised as the CQC Serpa Concealment. There's your Serpa locking mechanism right on the side there. We're just going to jump straight into this review. There's not a whole lot to say in the intro, but there's a lot to say about the review and the talking points, and we have a lot to go through. So jumping right into it. Before we do, though, I want to let you know that I have no affiliations with any company, be it Blackhawk or any third party that sells these holsters, because the first thing I'm going to tell you is where you can get this holster for the best price. I want to save you money and I want to save you time while you're shopping around for your holster. You can get this straight from Blackhawk's website. This holster, as it sits here, where you have your belt loop slider and your paddle that it attaches to, just in the same fashion there with 3 screws. I have one disassembled right here so you can see it. This is everything that comes in the package. Comes from Blackhawk, $49.99. The next best that I found was LA Police Gear. I think the site, just type in Google LA Police Gear, it'll take you right to the website that you need to go to look at it. That's going to cost you $34.49, save you 50 cents there, for the same thing. You get the holster itself, Serpa locking mechanism, the belt loop slider, and the paddle, and of course it's all switchable between your different platforms that you want to run it on. $34.49 LA Police Gear. The best price I found and where I got this holster from a site called Optics Planet. I think it's opticsplanet.com. Again, if you Google Optics Planet, you're going to get there. $28.99 for the exact same holster. I think that price was as of 3 days ago. That's where I found the best price for it. I'm telling her that right off the bat because this is, of course, it's the Shooters channel. We're all about the shooters. I want to save you guys time and money while you're shopping around for this holster. So that's that. Getting into the actual review of the holster, it has a active and a passive retention system, and I'm going to show you both of those. This holster is made for my Glock 30. Safety checked it off camera. I'll do it again. You know it's a safe weapon. There you go. Empty. Good. Slides right in there, has that nice aggressive snap. No matter how much you shake it, it's not going to come out because of this active retention system. The way this works is it's a lever, okay? On a fulcrum in the center right there, there's a pin that runs all the way through it. When you push down on this side, it releases something inside of the holster, which actually grabs the front of the trigger guard when you slide the gun in, and that's the active locking system. And you can see, hopefully, I don't know how good this is going to turn out, but you can see that as I push the button, that pin recedes back into the holster, releasing the weapon. So when you slide it in, you get that nice aggressive lock. It's going to hold the gun in really nicely, never going to come out. You can do anything you want. You can do some flips, do some gymnastics, whatever you're into with this gun. This holster is not going to let the gun release until you slide that button out. Your passive retention system is this screw right here, and all that's really doing is changing the amount of force you need to push the gun in or pull the gun out once the active mechanism is depressed. So that's your active, that's your passive. Both retention systems, it's a dual retention. They call it a level 2 Serpa holster, or a level 2 holster, meaning that there's 2 actions needed to get the gun out. Essentially what that means is that you have your first action, depressing the lever that releases the active retention, your second action of pulling the gun out. It's a level 2 holster, 2 actions required. There are such thing as a level 1 holster would be a simple leather holster or a Kydex inside the waistband, such as we've reviewed on our channel before, and we'll annotate some of those reviews so you can see that level 1 holster. There's a such thing as a level 3 holster, and Blackhawk makes one very similar, where there's actually a locking mechanism that comes around the back of the gun that you have to release that, and then you pull the gun out. That would be a level 3 holster. So this is your level 2 Serpa active retention system. The next thing that I want to go into is the mounting options and hardware. There's a few different platforms that you can mount this holster to. This one is built for a Glock 26, safety checked off camera as well, triggers back. Go ahead and safety check it again for you. This is a left-handed holster, actually belonging to Medic, who also has some videos up on this channel. Exact same holster except left-handed. I have a little bit of a hard time actuating it because I'm not left-handed, so you won't see me using this holster properly. I'm going to just go ahead and release it like that. But I have it unmounted from the standard belt slider that he uses as well, same as I do. We leave it basically attached to that. It's one of the easiest ones to use. And it just attaches. You can see your 3 mounting points right there. Go straight through, and all you do is screw it in. Easy to use, easy to switch out different platforms. You can see the paddle works the same way. You just screw it right onto there, and that'll tuck right into your waistband. And just real great, real fast way to switch platforms. Basically, that's all there is to say about it. It's a great way to switch platforms very quickly. There's another platform that I want to roll in here real quick. This is the Blackhawk tactical drop leg platform, I believe is their term for it. And it's the same thing. You have these 3 holes, and all you do is screw it right into those holes. And real good retention on just about any platform. They all mount the same way, just with 3 screws, so it's real easy to keep switching them out. Something like this, where you have multiple other attachments that can fit on the same platform, is pretty cool. And we'll actually be reviewing this at a later date, and I'll roll that in here at the end of the video, so stay tuned for news and updates on that. So that is almost all I want to cover with the mounting hardware. There's one more thing, and I don't have it to show you. I'm sorry that I don't. I meant to get it for this video, but that is the quick release male and female adapters that Blackhawk makes. What that is you have an adapter that you screw in place of the holster. Then you have another adapter that you screw onto the holster. What that does for you is it allows you to quickly snap the holster in and out of one platform, and then you can have another adapter on another platform, snap the holster in and out very quickly. You can have another platform such as the drop leg where you can snap the holster in and out very quickly, and it allows you to be able to move this holster around on your different platforms without putting too much effort into screws and all your hardware, taking a chance on losing something. But even without that, it's definitely a real easy system to maintain. It takes almost nothing. I have seen some negative reviews on this, that if you were to get any piece of FOD or like a twig, or the review I saw, a guy actually took a penny to simulate a rock, stuck it up in there, and kept this lever from moving. Is it a possibility? Sure. Is it really likely that it's going to happen? That it could happen to you? Maybe if you're rolling around in the dirt on it, there's a possibility. I would say slim to no chance that this holster is going to fail in that fashion on you. I think it's just about a fail-proof holster, and that's really the only negative thing I've ever seen on it. To me, not even really a factor. So that's why I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it. The last point that I really want to hit on, this holster is advertised as a concealed carry holster. What? Concealed carry holster. What does that mean? To me, that means I'm going to be carrying a gun in this holster where no one's going to be able to see it. Well, this is an outside the waistband holster. It sits up a little bit high on your waist, sure. With the paddle, it sits up a little bit high, sure. You can put a jacket around it. You could conceal this. Florida summers, Louisiana summers, you really want to wear a jacket, you're going to look out of place, man. You're going to look like you don't belong just to conceal a gun. That's not concealment to me. That's just crazy. Why would you want to wear this as a concealment holster? It does not make sense to me. For me, this is more of a run and gun holster, more of a, I'm going out shooting, I'm going to throw this on my hip, and I'm going to have my Glock on my side. I might be going out rifle shooting, I want to have a sidearm on me. I might be out hunting, I'll load some 45 snake load. Here in Colorado, there's lots of rattlesnakes, there's lots of crazy animals that'll do some damage to you. So I might load up a sidearm with something that'll defend me from more aggressive animals while I'm out hunting something else. So concealed carry holster, maybe to some people, not to me. I don't like that annotation of it. I don't like the way that's described as a concealed carry holster. I don't look at it like that. But that's kind of my view on that. If your view differs, well then great, man. Awesome. But that's not my view. So kind of to summarize here, the price, Optics Planet was the best I found. $28.99 is what you'll spend on it. Straight from Blackhawk's $49.99. Sites like LA Police Gear and everything in the middle, $34.49. Like I said before, Optics Planet was the best one that I found. Again, no affiliation, so don't take that to heart that I'm brand loyal or anything like that, because I'm not. Active and passive retention, very good. I think very close to fail-proof. Again, there's that one guy out there who says that's going to fail on you and he won't carry it because of that. Well, that's not me. Oh well. Guys have their opinions, whatever. Mounting options and hardware, like you saw before, there's numerous options. You got your drop leg, just real great. You got your paddle, your basic belt loop slider, all great little options for different uses, different things that you're going to use the holster for, different ways you're going to carry the gun. If you're running around, you may want something like this. Cool stuff. There's so many options that you can really, it's a very versatile holster. You're going to do what you want with it. And lastly, we talked about the concealed carry. Like I said, I don't think so. I have a different philosophy when I carry this gun, when I'm using this holster rather, than concealed carry. It's more of a holster gun, and the holster that goes with it when I'm running around, when I'm shooting stuff, or even when I'm hunting. So I want to let you know before we close up the video here, we have some future reviews coming up. I rolled this into the video a few times already. I'm going to do it one last time. We're going to be doing a field review of this holster where you'll see me do some running guns with it. You'll see me running around with it. I'll give you a review, all of my thoughts on it after a day of use. I've already worn it a few times and I have some thoughts, but I want to actually get some stuff on camera, get some running guns out with it. Another one that I have coming up very soon, we're going to do a complete review and disassembly of the Kel-Tec PF9. Great little concealed carry gun, and we're going to, like I said, do a complete review. We're going to disassemble it on camera so you can see how that's done. You can see all the different moving parts of it, and hopefully one of the most comprehensive reviews that are going to be out there. So that's coming up as well. You can stay tuned for that. So don't forget to subscribe and catch those reviews that are coming up soon, and we will see you guys when those come out.